voice on
Also, you should though. We gotta start teaching our kids though, just just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early. Because by the time they get to ninth grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses
These kids can't read,
and how
Juelz.
to. But they don't really need to learn how know how to read.
Wait, stop.
To survive. But I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power, not to
You gotta read your contract, Els.
You don't have to
you can listen to that too. They got apps you can put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy? Nah, but seriously though,
his voice on
So that was Juelz Santana thinking like, hey, there's so many things you can do that you'll need to read. We not guys because we got Chat GPT and other stuff that I guess people don't need to read no more. But Ronnie, man, what's your take on this?
Shout out to our new subscriber, piece by piece. Never seen you here before. Hola to you, mommy.
Hola.
We appreciate you. We love to see new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. No, okay, Juelz Santana. I get where he's coming from on the aspect of, remember, because now we live in a digital age, the age of AI. AI pretty much is doing everything for everybody, doing the reading, doing the drive, even when you drive. Right now, let's be honest here. Do people actually read the map? When the last time somebody actually read a map or even looked at a map? We just put it in our phones and they take it to whatever the destination we're coming from. Pretty much we became a lazy generation to the point that people are saying we don't need reading anymore. And this is coming from a legendary rapper, which I find this to be very, very alarming. But because the simple fact is now everything's now popcorn style. You go on YouTube, there is audio books. You go to there's different levels. So I get what you're saying, but to me, the number one thing in the world, and I think it should be highly, highly important, it should be reading and math. Those are the two most important things. Because let's say what happened if all the powers go out, or we have a cyber attack, everything is shut down, we have internet anymore. Then what? You just gonna be illiterate out here? So we gotta make what makes sense. So coming from him, I get where he's coming from. By the end of the day, no, I disagree with everything in the aspect of these children not being able to read. No, we need to be able to read, at least at a third grade level. Go ahead, Akeem.
This is why these guys get jerked on their contracts, because they don't know how to read.
Oh, well
you tell me a kid doesn't know how to read and doesn't know what a yield sign is, or go straight or medium. We're being accidents every day. We need to stop listening to rappers.
Facts.
Yeah, Akeem, man, you right on this one, man. This went through my ear and came back right through it again. I'm like, what? Like, reading is very important. You need to know how to read. Period. When it comes to you gotta, like I say, people on their phone all day. They read something on the phone. Come on, that's common sense right there. So, Juelz, man, yeah, he said no disrespect. He said no disrespect. I don't think people don't need to know how to read and everything. Like, no, man. People still need to know how to read because anything can happen. Ronnie made a great point. I know that AI is continuing and everything. A lot of stuff is trying to make it easier for our lives, but at the end of the day, it's still important to know how to read. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying.
But you